Oh yeah, absolutely. I do, we homeschool our daughter, and gardening is so crucial. It's a foundation where you can actually introduce, the natural law principles, the hermetic principles in there, and let them and start to develop that pattern
Mhm.
recognition. And it's easy, they can get it. And plus, you're showing them what's actually going on in the natural world, showing them, look, nature is abundance. Like, one seed, bam, now you have, I have
Yeah.
3 4x8 garden beds, and I'm giving away vegetables and lettuce and
Mhm.
kale to my neighbors because it just produces so efficiently.
Yes.
And learning the science of just soil and worms, and this is all stuff that kids love doing. They love playing in dirt and playing with worms and bugs. So get them in there. It's so artificial to have them in a classroom, with fake light, and just it's really a prison for their mind. So anybody that's interested in homeschooling, or even if they are doing public schooling, I mean, you still have control. You still can get them
Mhm.
out and do a home gardening. You could do a garden in any kind of space. And I'm a huge propagator for that, man. it's
Yeah.
it's really powerful.
Yeah, it really is profound to see that point of the vast, drastic difference between those two environments with education, and how you think gardening, versus artificial, the opposite is organic. What could be more organic than gardening? And then you're getting to see those laws at play and the process, and really, I think one of the most important lessons to teach our children is the value of things. And it's something that's really hard to teach sometimes, but this is a way to do that. For example,
Oh
with
yeah.
gardening, to a child, the food just comes out of nowhere, and then bam, it's on the plate, it's already cooked, and they just eat it. They don't understand the value of that. So to show them the entire process and how much work it takes just to get that vegetable, and then of course cooking is another really good thing to be teaching children at
Mhm.
a young age, because they see that alchemy at play. They see the food transform from one form to another, and then they see that takes work. That doesn't just happen. And I think teaching the value of work and where things come from is one of the most important things to teach kids, because otherwise, what are they? They're spoiled. They just
Mm.
expect things. They have that entitlement mentality, which it's such a big problem. Like, it's so common in people's just emotional intelligence level, is
Mhm.
that type of. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. I love that you used the word artificial when describing the standard, like, education system, or indoctrination system is more accurate. And it's artificial in the sense it's not natural. And what are we talking about here? Like, being able to teach children natural law. What is not taught in the school system? Natural law. Everything taught there is artificial. It's all skewed. It's all distorted. So by actually, like, being able to take kids and, like, start teaching them natural law through actual education of, like, hey, if you do this, then this happens. So this is how you prepare a garden. This is how you grow the food. This is how you cook it. This is how you store it. Like, there's so many different lessons all within just that one activity. And it's an actual valuable life skill. So, like, if they actually got some kind of real world value, that they took something, it's a magical process. Like, say you take a child from the very beginning, hey, we're going to plan and build some garden beds. So there's the process of planning, using the imagination, the imagination, and then you're taking the action, showing them that you have to take action on that to create that. And then one step at a time, over time, you start to continue to get results. You see things change, and then it goes through the different stages. And at the end of that process, there's a reward that they actually have. They get that food. And then the lessons continue. So they see and observe this cycle, that it's always changing, but it takes that work. In the normal indoctrination system, like, what's the result? Oh, you took a test, you memorized things, and now we gave you a little letter with a plus or minus after it. Like, or you get a fucking piece of paper. That's your reward. It's not shit. There's no fucking value in that. Like, the real value is actually teaching kids how to interact in life, teaching them how to build something. how to actually apply these things, how to observe how nature works and work with it. So the more like you're giving them awareness so they can make the best choices.